Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. Thank you guys for being here. My name is Jenny, and if you are new to my channel, new to my live, thank you for being here, and I hope everyone is having an amazing evening. This is different time for me of getting on live, and like I told you before, I am doing my best to be consistent with getting on live more. I know I drop my videos pretty daily on my channel, but just trying to be more consistent with my lives. But tonight I just want to come on and celebrate y'all. I reached 10K subscribers here on YouTube, and I am really proud of myself. And I want to just thank everyone who subscribes, supports my content, who's always engaging. It really means a lot to me. It really does. I started to take my YouTube channel seriously a year ago. So December 2020. No, I'm lying. Yeah. Over a year ago, December 2023 is when I decided to get back on YouTube. And I've been, I would say I wasn't as consistent, but I definitely feel like I took off 2024 and I have not let up, and I'm really proud of myself. So I just want to thank y'all for that. And tonight we're going to talk about something that the live is, we're celebrating breaking free of the sisterhood. And honestly and truly, I really mean that. I really do believe that me being able to break free of the sisterhood has really allowed me to elevate and even also allowed me to create my platform. I'm very honest, and I'm very open to say that I was once at one point in time very naive to the sisterhood within Black women, amongst Black women, shall I say, right? Because when I created Just a Girl, my business back in 2017, I was all about bringing women together. I was hosting events. I was all about creating a healthy sisterhood, because for me at the time, I felt like I didn't see women really being together. I felt like women were super like, it was a lot of like, I don't hang out with women. Women are too messy. So I was like, I want women to really embrace being soft, being feminine. Like, we don't have to come off very aggressive and mean. We can still, get our point across and come together. So that was really my motives when I created my brand. And for a good amount of time, at least 3-4 years, with bringing women together, I was really proud of the work that I had been doing and felt like change was what I thought was happening, right? But I had to realize that I wasn't paying full attention, right? To me, I believe I'm such a genuine person. And I want to like always help people and see the good in people. And I didn't realize how much I was, I guess, being naive, being overlooked, being taken advantage of. Like because I was so the sisterhood, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like what I believe sisterhood to be is not what it is today. Like that's something I don't even know what that is. You know what I'm saying? That's a different ballpark of what sisterhood is, right? And for those who do not know, a lot of y'all may or may not have found my content from TikTok, or you guys have seen me on Daily Wrap Up Crew, but I don't really talk much on TikTok anymore, right? I really have felt like I've given up on Black women on the app. Honestly, like it's a place where it's really like it's no point, right? And the crazy part about it is the statue video that I shared on my TikTok page that got taken down. I was contemplating if I was going to share it or not. And it's not about, because it's not about what people were going to say. I just felt like I don't even want to waste my time. I knew I was going to talk about it over here, because why wouldn't I? But I did. And the girls are upset. The girls are very upset. I'm going to share my recent video. Can I get on TikTok from here? My recent video that I talked about the selective outrage amongst Black women, right? And I think if you breaking free of the sisterhood means being a free thinker, right? There's again a huge selective outrage amongst Black women, and they pick and choose what they want to be upset about, what they want to be bothered about, but they're not consistent. I'm all for people who can be consistent, you know what I'm saying, and they can follow through. Like if you're mad about what I said because I called somebody a name, be mad at everybody who called people names, but don't pick and choose when you want to, you want to decide what you want to do, right? So actually, let me, because y'all, the issue is the video got deleted. Um, but I'm gonna just share my recent video, and this is, I said this is I'm going to share about this because I really want to I want to get back to focus on my beauty content, just focus on this. And I think like that app is so, it's so, the devil is just running rampant in that during, throughout TikTok. Honestly, like it's really a wild place. It's really a wild place. But I'm gonna share this, and I want you to see the comments. Can y'all see it? Okay, we're gonna go with this, and we're gonna, outrage amongst Black women is very real, and I'm gonna just break it down to y'all, right? So first things first, to this comment, I did not delete my video. I've never deleted a video in my life on this app. I said what I said. I stand on what I said. The sisterhood got it reported, and it's down. If you want to watch it, find the people who screen recorded it and check it out. But I do not delete videos. And if you know my content, if you've seen my content before, there's been plenty of videos about me that I don't delete my videos, period, right? But the selective outrage, right? Y'all mad at me that I called the statue fat, back, and ugly, right? Y'all mad, right? I said it looks like a monster. Y'all mad. But when y'all talk about creators, real women, women that y'all tag online, y'all just called Mecca a week ago, 2 weeks ago, every name under the sun because of her views on the Carter outfits, right? Y'all talk about women, celebrity women that y'all tag, call them ugly, a mess, whatever y'all want to call them. Which I meant I called the statue fat, back, and ugly, right? Y'all sit online, y'all talk about y'all mothers, y'all daughters, y'all friends. Y'all come do story times and call them every name under the sun, but you mad that I called a statue fat, back, and ugly, right? Y'all also have this commentary about me being an educator. Anybody who knows me or knows my content knows that I always speak about kids being influenced by us grown people. So y'all want to talk about how you're concerned about me and how I counsel, mentor my students. How about how y'all raise your kids? What about what you expose your kids to? What about what they hear you talking about on the phone? What about how they see you behave in public? Let's not pick and choose when we want to care so much about other, kids and how people might perceive it, because y'all do it all day long. So again, I stand on what I said. The statue was not a good look. The statue was, to me, was a fat, black, and ugly perception of a Black woman. What I believe that's what they think about us. And unfortunately, we love to take the bottom of the barrel type of mentality that we don't even realize it. We don't realize it. Y'all okay with kids coming to school in pajamas, and y'all want to pretend like they don't have money, but then we watch their mom spend $15,000 on prom and nobody cares about that. These kids can't read, but y'all mad about a statue. Y'all dog pile on women, Black women dog pile on other Black women all day long on this app. And this is another day. So anybody who's a creator out there, take it from me, that's what they do. They have nothing better to do. And just know that they're going to say their typical thing. Your looks are not this. You don't. They're going to go for the same stuff. They have no profile picture. They don't post anything about themselves. So don't take it personal. Just be mindful that selective outrage in our community is very, very real. The selective outrage amongst Black women is so I'm going to stop sharing. So I wanted to share that, because I think it's important to understand what we're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, breaking free of the sisterhood is, your mind is totally different, because there's a lot of hate within the Black community, specifically Black women. You know what I'm like? We see the worst of the worst. And unfortunately, right? Unfortunately, many people don't get to break free. Many women are too scared. When I first started posting my content on TikTok, I had so many women come in my DMs and tell me how proud of me they were, how they wish they had my courage, how they used to post about stuff like that, but they were getting bullied, so they stopped. Like, there are they're bullies. So I wanted, and people were like, we don't get it. What's the point? What's the point? What's the point? I'm like, how do you not understand the point? The point is, you can't be mad about me calling a statue, fat, black, and ugly. The statue. This is what I believe they think about us. That's what I said. They think this about us. That's why they made a statue that look like that. But you'll sit online and you will say nasty, hateful things about your neighbor, about your cousin, and people don't. When you are stuck within the sisterhood, when you are stuck there, you can't understand. You don't get it. You don't get the point of it. Same way that we've been programmed to believe that behaving the way that we behave, it should be okay because nobody can judge us. The women who went into Lululemon act like a fool, twerked and just embarrassed themselves in a public store, because we're never embarrassed, but we're always offended. We're never embarrassed, y'all, but we're always offended. And again, if you are a woman who is just been brainwashed to believe that friendship and sisterhood is being lied to, being coddled, being just living in delusion. That's not what a sister does. Your sister tells you the truth. Your sister tells you the truth. Your sister does not watch you self-destruct. Your sister does not find ways to be mean and hateful. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I didn't even TikTok is so, y'all, it's so demonic. Honestly, y'all, the only reason I still have TikTok, if I'm being all the way honest, is really for my beauty content. That's the only reason I have TikTok. It's only, and obviously, I mean, but I need it for, like, I post because of beauty content. I could still have it and not post and like gain my content for here. You know what I'm saying? But I do really like making my beauty content. And I do want to work with brands someday. I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to not, not be able to take advantage of other streams of income. So I do enjoy the app for that reason, simply just to post. And I'm back to that. Like, I think I'm just gonna go, like, again, I haven't really been on the app posting how I used to post on it. I just post my beauty content and I roll. That's really it. Like, I don't do lives. I'm not sitting on there. Like, I used to really be the TikTok girl. Like, I built, and again, it helped me. I'm grateful for what the app did. I'm grateful for my platform, because my platform on TikTok got me here where I am today. So I'm grateful for that. But in terms of like really using my voice, it's pointless. It's like talking to a bunch of children, honestly, who only want to insult you, who only want to take jabs at your looks, who like they say the same regurgitate stuff. Oh, we're gonna call your job and get you fired. I can't believe if you work with kids, I'm gonna call those kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you calling my job to get me fired because you don't like my content, because you don't like my opinion. You know, like, you have to realize, ladies who are tugging in your heart with, I want to be with them, but I also they're destructive. I want to be with them, but I don't want them to hate me. I want to be like, you're being pulled in different ways because I get it. You're afraid to stand on your own. You're afraid to break free. You're afraid that you may not have no friends for a moment of time. And you might not, sis. You might not. I don't have a lot of friends. It's not because I don't, that I just can't make friends. But when my eyes started to open, my husband also, with his guidance and his support, I realized that these people are taking advantage of me. Because one thing for sure about me, I'm good at what I do. I'm creative. My vision, y'all, my vision is just powerful. I'm creative. I love quality work. So I've always done things to include women. Always. Man, let me see if I can pull up some of my stuff so y'all can see. I don't know if the music is going to get cut. Can you play music on YouTube? I don't know about the YouTube thing. YouTube might cut it, right? I don't know. It's like a little. It's a little. I don't know. Can you play music on here, y'all? Because I want to show y'all a video, but I don't know if I can if I can play music on here. Like, I mean, I know I can, but will it affect the video? Maybe I could just play like a second of it, or maybe I could just mute. I'll mute it. Let me see if I can just mute it because I don't want it to I don't want them to be hating on the video, but I want to show y'all like really how like when I say like I have been. Yeah, that's why I said I don't want to get hit with a copyright. So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna play it without music because I want y'all can just visually see. Y'all don't need to hear anything for this one particular one. I'm gonna just play it so y'all can just see it. Y'all don't need to hear it. Let me just but like I said, for a lot of women, they're struggling. They're struggling internally because you don't, again, it's hard being alone. It's hard not having somebody to stand by you. It's hard not being able to have the friends that you always want, you always had in your life. I get it. I get it. I truly understand. But you have to understand that they're holding you back. They are holding you back in ways that you can't even imagine. The videos that I'm seeing about me, the comments that they're making about me, it's just like this is all over over my opinion, a stranger that they don't know. Imagine what they do to the people that they do know, that they do have in their family, what the men go through. If this is how you respond to a stranger giving their opinion about a statue, how do you respond to the people that you actually know in your real life? You understand what I'm saying? How do you respond to the people in your real life if this is how you respond to people online that you will never, ever meet and come across in your real life? But this is how you choose to respond when you get bothered. Again, we are so easily offended, but we are never embarrassed, y'all. We're never embarrassed. We're never embarrassed. And I really hate that for us because I wish we were embarrassed by certain things. I wish certain things we would just be like, you know what, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. That's crazy. You understand? Like, but we don't get it, y'all. We really don't understand. We really are just kind of brainwashing to believe in the bare minimum. And we really think that the way that we act should be accepted and nothing should matter. And all of the things should just be whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the things that we just had to just, it shouldn't matter. Because I want women to care about their appearance and care about how they look out in public and how we represent ourselves and how we represent our girls and how they look up to us. I want to be a white woman. I want to be a white woman because I care about appearance. I care about how I look. I care about how you look. So I want to be white. Do you get what I'm saying, y'all? This is the reality of what it is. That is how low level our thinking is, that we have been brainwashed to believe that if you care about yourself and your body and your appearance, you want to be a white woman. So that just shows you how low we think of ourselves as a group, that you are focused on Oh, we look like white. We want to be like white women. So black women can't look good because they want to look good, but I want to be like white women. You know what I'm like? Do you see how crazy that sounds? That we only look good. We only want to look good to meet white women standards. So we can't. So we were saying we've never wanted to look good. Black women have never cared about their looks. Black women have never cared about their appearance. We've always copied white. Like, come on, y'all. Like we can't. Y'all can't be serious. We can't be serious, y'all. We can't be. But somehow, y'all, we've been programmed to believe that this stuff is real, that this stuff is cool. And I said this before, people don't like to hear it, but I truly and honestly do feel like there is a major, major problem in our community when it comes to the jealousy and these learned behaviors. These learned behaviors from our moms, our aunties, all of those things. All of those things. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do this one, y'all, because this is the music is not anybody's music. But should I not? I gotta play this song. I don't think it's anybody's, y'all. It's not a song. It's an instrumental, but I don't know. I'm because it has talking. But I don't want to not share it because I don't know. I don't want to get a strike, y'all. I don't want to get a strike. I'm just gonna just mute it. I'm gonna just mute it because I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't want to get a strike, but I'm gonna just share it anyway. Can y'all see it? I hate that y'all can't hear it. This really is annoying. Because you can't really get the full effect of the video. This is really annoying. I don't like this, y'all. This is really, I feel like this doesn't even make sense because y'all can't hear the message behind the video. Like, y'all can't hear it. So I feel like this is like, this feels dumb, right? It's such a beautiful message, y'all. It's talking about being just a girl. It's bringing women together, all shapes and sizes, obviously different religious beliefs. Like it was so beautiful to me. This is one of my favorite projects that I did, but y'all can't hear it. So I feel like again, it's a melody, but I just don't know if this melody would get me a strike. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I've never got, you know how sometimes on Instagram they will take a video down. This never did, but I don't know about YouTube and stuff like that. So I don't want to. That's sucky. That's really sucky, y'all. Because I don't know. I have so many examples though of like my. Thank you. I don't know. Yeah, I just think that I am really shocked by the. Let me stop lying. I'm shocked, but to a certain extent. You know, like I'm shocked, but like to an extent. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It's just it's like people who will come for your looks, they will say the most degrading things, hateful things. And like I said, then if you were to call them out on their stuff, like what how would they feel? Thank you. Thank you, sister. How would they feel? You know? The thing that I've always stood on is the fact that it ain't just me. When you know the other people who agree and who feel the same way may not be as they don't push the same, the messages that disagree with the masses. You know what I'm saying? They are very strategic with how they do their algorithm and, of who they like for you to see and come across. So they won't really let you see the people who are saying exactly what you're saying, who agree with you and all the things. And it's also a thing too where you have to also be careful with the sisterhood, right? That if you if women do agree with you, right, they have to be prepared to be attacked. They have to be prepared to be attacked. Like that is the reality of how they respond. You know, of it literally is it's just that's it. You know, I think that it takes a lot of courage to speak against the craziness because most people don't. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I think that there's a lot of people who do want to and wish they were courageous enough to do it, but they don't want to. They're too afraid. They're literally too afraid to speak up. Trust me. And I'm not saying this to like put myself in a place where I know more people, like I'm just sure more people agree with me, but I do believe just from experience where people are like in a DM saying like, I agree with you, sis, keep going, and they just won't get in the comments because they're afraid of being attacked for agreeing. They're afraid of being attacked because they agree with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's really a big issue when it comes to just us, you know? And that's the thing, right, Annie? It's sometimes it's not even worth it. It's really not. In certain spaces, it's not worth it. It's not worth it because speaking up in some instances, it's a lose-lose battle. Nothing you can say going, like I said, I had a live earlier on TikTok, and they just wanted to be attackful. They wanted to talk about my hair, my skin tone, my dark circles under my eyes. You're ugly. You're this. You're that. Your husband's a cheater. Get you fired. Like it was all of that. So like, I can't talk to nobody like this. I can't. I'm not even wasting my time talking to people who are mad about a statue. Like sometimes we gotta know when we are truly above something. And it's sometimes I know we feel like we don't want to be too cocky and you sort of be humble, but you have to know when you gotta rise above people and know how to move. You know what I do now? I just block when I keep moving. I block them and I don't even if I see something, the first word I just block them and I keep moving. Just block. I just block. It's no point. I'm not even getting to the second word when your first word you say is you ugly. I mean the third word you already first word you say you ugly. I'm blocking you. I'm not wasting no time. Because I broke free from the sisterhood and I used to before this today, y'all, I used to be somebody who like I'm not blocking them. I'm gonna let blocked. Protect my peace. This is my page. And no matter what people say, don't look at the comments still pop up when you get online and you see your notification. You want to read, you want to actually see good comments. So if you just block. So I'm like, even with like I said, it's so tough with the sisterhood and it's so difficult with making friends, especially now that I'm like, you know, being a content creator and being very controversial. And, I've even had people, I'm sure people in my real life who really know me, they had their own opinions about it, but it's like, hey, it is what it is. You're not my friend. You know, you don't really care. If you did come back in my life, are you trying to be back in my life because you want to be attached to me because of who I am or who you believe me to be because I'm based on my content, or you know what I'm saying? Or are you really in my life to really be there? You know? You know? I feel like I broke free of the sisterhood, what, 2022? 2022. And then I feel like I feel like honestly, like just at least on TikTok, I gave up on a woman on TikTok, uh, earlier this year, you know? So it's like you just have to know that some people are just going to be where they are. And I want to encourage other women as much as I can. It's just for you to hear the message, receive it the best you can, that it's okay to step away from the norm. It's okay to do something different. It's okay to be a free thinker. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to think freely. Thank you. It's all fun and games. You know, because karma is real. God is real. You know what I'm saying? And we need to understand the power of our words and how we treat people and how we view them and just all the things. But it's really a thing. Like I said, it's like I'm grateful for my TikTok family, y'all. Y'all really my family. And then my husband said all the time, like, if YouTube is really like where your people are, like people who really rock with you is on YouTube. And I do see that and I believe that and I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Because y'all showing up for me makes me show up for y'all and just being consistent. And I really enjoy making content. You know, this is also has been a really helped me just take my mind off of things happening in my own personal life that just was like, just super annoying. So like being able to just create my content and focus and do that and distract me from, just my own stuff that is happening has also been helpful. So I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful, and I can't even believe I've reached 10K subscribers. Like I feel like you have, like even like with TikTok, y'all, I really never thought I would get to 70 freaking plus thousand followers, right? Like it's like wow, But I think when you realize who's following you and why they're following you is different, because that number is different. You know what I'm saying? Like you might have 70 people that's following you, and 15,000 of those 70,000 is just there to hate you. So you got to really lock on your true support. And that's one of the hardest things for me was like when I stepped away from TikTok, because I had people say to me like, where you been at? I haven't seen your content. Have you been shadow banned? I'm like, I haven't been posting. I don't post that type of content anymore. So I know they're probably thinking like, I've been posting all the time and nothing being seen. I'm like, no, I just haven't been posting. Damn, what was I going to say? Oh, but I said to myself, like, I didn't want to just give up on it. I feel like I was giving up on the women who really did really rock with my content. A lot of women, and I'm not gonna lie, a lot of women enjoyed my content, told me how much they learned from my content, how much they, leaned on me and wanted to hear my opinion on things. So when I decided to step away and like, I'm done with this app, I'm gonna just focus on my YouTube and I'll be my beauty content. I did feel bad, like, damn, I don't want to give up on those women, but I'm like, you know what? If you really rock with me like that, I'm on YouTube. It's longer form content. I get it. It may be a little bit different than what you're used to, but if you really rock with what I have going on, I'm over here on YouTube. And I'm thinking of starting a female only Patreon, y'all. On TikTok, I keep saying TikTok, on YouTube. I think I'm a female only Patreon where we will have, our own private, live private videos just for y'all and really like get into the nitty gritty of things. So I've been getting a good amount of female followers and supporters or subscribers and supporters over here. Yeah. I really am just got try to figure out how I wanna do it and structure it, but I definitely am opening up that option. And that's soon to come. So, because it's just knowing, as I said before, you have to know where your people are. And I forgot for a second. I don't know why I forgot what TikTok was when I decided to post that video. Because it's not about what I post. I'm definitely just going to post it. I just posted it here. Did I post it on TikTok? I mean, on YouTube. I think I did post it over here. I just posted over here, but I forgot for a second. Like every place ain't there for you. You know? Wow, that is men are on YouTube, women are on TikTok. Wow. That is I there that is you might be right. I think you might be right on that. I think you might be right on that. Yeah, I think you might be right. Yeah, my video is here on YouTube. On I can probably repost it. um yeah, I didn't know I had my video over here. So I do have my video, y'all. I do got my video. I got my video. Okay, I got my video. Okay. I didn't know I had it over here. I didn't know that I posted over here. So whatever. But anyway, so yeah, it's the attention span for YouTube. You gotta really get into YouTube. YouTube is I love YouTube. I watch YouTube. I'm a YouTube girl and I have been a YouTube girl for a while. So I really do love long form content. I watch criminal investigations and interrogations, like 4 or 5 hour ones. Like it might take me a couple days, but I watch them. I listen to them, So I'm a YouTube girl. So I'm YouTube through and through. I would love, 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 love to like pair it with some of the big content creators over here, like Crimson Cure. I know she's amazing. She shared, she talks about my content. Shira 7. Excuse me, y'all. I'm getting tired. I said Shira 7. Ooh, I meant Six the Goddess. That was me being sleepy who said that. That was not me. That was not me, y'all. I'm tired. That was not me. I did not say Shira 7. I meant to say Six the Goddess. Six the Goddess. I did not mean to say Shira 7. Okay. So I appreciate the support though. Y'all, I really wish that the women, like I don't do what I do just for the views and likes. I really do want to see change. I really want to see things be different for us, honestly, because I think about our children all the time. All the time. I think about our children all the time, y'all. All the time. So, choir minds went to the Earth, Wind, and Fire. Ozzy Brothers are cool in the gang. That's a bit beyond my generation. But if I had to choose, I'm gonna say Ozzy Brother because I only know Mr. Big being in R. Kelly songs. So I'm gonna say, but not Ozzy Brothers. I'm gonna just say Mr. Big because that one song. But Ozzy, you said Earth, Wind, and Fire. What song they sing? Earth, Wind, and Fire. I think my mom liked the Whispers. I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. I don't know. My parents like them. But I think a Cool in the Gang, I know I probably know a song. My mom I think my mom, I'm pretty sure Earth, Wind and Fire, she definitely likes, but I don't know the songs. I can't like think of the name of the song, but I'm good at songs. I know the songs. Temptations. I never was into the Temptations, Annie. I couldn't get into like that's really like that's too like I don't know. That's too like you know who I like Frankie Beverly and Maze. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, my mom, that's my mom's song. um but no, yeah, I really do want to see better. I want to see more. And like I said, they use the same. I promise, if you see a video about me, they're gonna say, Dad gets the girl woman, she looks so miserable. I've never seen her happy. I smile quite often. These cheekbones are up here quite often. I smile quite often. So, but when I'm talking about stuff that's real, that I'm serious about, why am I smiling? The state of our children, what am I smiling about? What am I smiling about? It's not funny to talk about how these kids are out here being raised and how they're showing up. I'm not smiling about that. But if I'm talking about something that I want to smile about and make up and laugh, I smile all the like it's like y'all just say anything. If you go to a video, you'll see me laughing on one. Like, you'll see me smiling, you'll see me doing what I do. And I'm 9 times out of any video that I make a makeup, I'm smiling. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. But that's here nor there. I'm taking a break. I'm not even going to be on the app tomorrow, y'all. Because I'm just sometimes you got to just know when to take a break. You know what I'm saying? Like, that app is something about that app, y'all. Do I right? I don't get miserable. I'm just honest. I'm honest, and I care. My heart is so big, and I care about these kids so much, y'all. I think I've seen so much go wrong with these kids that most people probably can't even imagine that I care. I care. I've uh, and some of this stuff, it just really makes me sad because I've lost students. Either they are no longer with us, they're in prison for the rest of their lives. Kids that like, and when I say this stuff, it's just like these are not kids that I say like I just knew them because they were at my school. No, these are kids I spent every day with. If they were in school, I saw them every day and they sat with me and told me the most random stories and we laughed and we like these are kids I actually loved, cared about. There's one time, y'all, and I don't want to get emotional about this, but I had this student. He's in prison now. I'm pretty sure he's in prison for the rest of his life. But prior to him leaving our school, he had just been getting in a lot of trouble. He was on house arrest. He had an ankle monitor. I mean, he had an ankle monitor on, so he was on house arrest when he got out of school. And a lot of him, with him getting in trouble so often, right? His graduation date kept getting pushed back. He also had a learning disability, so he was on IEP. But we talked. When I say he was the sweetest kid, like almost one of those boys who get caught up in their community. I don't want to really be. I don't really want to be in it, but I don't have no choice. Like that's what it gave. So this the last time I saw him one time after he left my school, and then from there we found out that he was in prison, right? I remember we had a meeting with him and his mom. And I remember sitting there with her because she was really fed up. Like, I'm sick of this. I'm tired of this. When are you gonna graduate? Because I get it. You tired of being in school, you tired of this, and he getting older, and she wanted to transfer him to another school. But I'm just thinking, like, he needs to be here. I get it. I get it. You tired, but I was so like in my soul, I felt like once he left us, what was going to happen to him? I saw him one time after that at a basketball game for the school. And from there, prison, rest of his life. I think nothing I could do. I know that. But every day, another one in prison, rest of his life. Every day, I'm talking to them every single day, giving them hugs, telling them how much I love them. See them tomorrow. If I'm not there, they're lost. They're confused. You know what I'm saying? Like we really underestimate how much children need us to show up for them. How much they need proper guidance, how much they need proper support. How much, because again, if I'm looking at the comments on my videos and y'all say this type of stuff when y'all don't agree, what do you think your kids see? What do you think your kids see? If you respond to a stranger in this way, when you get mad, how do you respond to them, to their daddy? How do you, you know, how do you talk to their daddy? So when I hear them say all this stuff, I just be thinking like, damn. This is your mother. This is your mother, because this is a learn. So when they come to school and they curse you out because you tell them that you can't go to they can't go to the bathroom in that moment. Wait till the bell ring. They curse you out. They curse you out because where they learning from? Where they learning from, y'all? But I digress. I broke free, y'all. I broke free. I broke free. I am I'm going to just continue to do my best. I don't see sis honestly getting better. Oh, men are right, y'all. Men were right. Men, y'all ain't lied. Y'all, I'm honestly, y'all, I feel bad for the men. Cause y'all gotta deal with this. Y'all gotta sleep with this. Y'all gotta sleep with this. That's really sad. That's really sad. That y'all gotta sleep with this. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. That is wild. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry that y'all have had to deal with this for so long. Well, still to this day. If you do. If you choose not to, yes. Mm-mm. Thank God, right? Thank God I'm married. Cause my husband says that at least he can imagine being out here trying to date. Mm-mm-mm. Whoo. Y'all, it's really it's really sad. It's really sad. I feel so sorry for y'all. I really feel sorry for y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I hit 10K, y'all. So I appreciate all the if any all the support. I appreciate all I just do. I hit 10K and I'm really proud of myself. I'm really proud of myself. I really am. And I think the ability to be a free thinker is has gotten me here. You know. Thank you. So I just want to come on here and just celebrate that and thank y'all and really just be dropping a video for y'all tomorrow. Inshallah I will be up and at it again. Mhm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. So I appreciate y'all. I really do. Really means a lot to me. Really keeps me encouraged. We are on a road to 100K. When you get your first plaque on YouTube? Because when am I getting my plaque? Do I get a 10K plaque? Or when is it 100K? When do you get your plaque? Because I need to get my plaque. Okay. When do I get my plaque? Okay. I want my plaque. Um, so I'm grateful. I'm beyond grateful. And yeah. So again, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for subscribing to the channel, supporting the channel. Support my nonprofit, y'all. Go spend some cash and support my nonprofit. We had our first charm school almost 3 weeks ago. So the information is in my bio. Is it my bio? It's on it's in my last video. So support it. I appreciate y'all. I will talk to y'all later. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, definitely go subscribe. And I will talk to y'all later. Good night. I hope everyone stays safe, has a good night wherever you are. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.